course years ago, and I never practiced my.
Oh, I think she's not here with us anymore. I don't know what happened. I think she left. So we are going to wait for her, but if there's someone new here again,
No,
for the first
I
time.
am.
Hi, Wesley. Hi, it's your first time here on TNT.
Yes, it's the first time I'm here. And
Great.
I'm Wesley, and I am 32 years
Can you
old.
present yourself?
Yes, I'm 30 years old, and I work as software engineer. I'm from Fortaleza, and I'm here to listen and practice English. And I was never in Tennessee.
Great. Thank you, Wesley. Welcome. Julia, I don't know if you are here. I think we lost our connection.
Sorry.
No problem. Did you finish? Or
Yes.
Oh, okay. You work at General Motors or not?
Yes.
Really? I used to work there, but in São Caetano do Sul.
Ah, cool.
Yes. But now I am working at PepsiCo. I
cool.
moved. Guys, who else is here for the first time?
I am.
Hi, Eduardo. How are you?
Hi. I'm fine.
Great.
So I am Eduardo. I'm from Rio and I'm living here currently. I am from Brazilian Nave. I am specialized in electronics, and I'm also a computer engineer student. So I'm here to practice too, like everybody, and I don't know, trying to learn more with you guys. So
Great.
that's it.
You are in you're in the right place.
Cool.
Who else, guys?
Me, I am.
I know some guys that already been here with me. Gilson?
And hello, I am
Hello.
Gilson. I am 34 years old. I am a software engineer too. I live in Goiânia.
Really? We are
Yes,
neighbors.
I live here, and I'm from here and live here. And I need practice English for talk because and with a soft engineer, I read a lot in English, but I not speak, and I need practice more.
Great, Gilson. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Guys, who else? We have a lot of new people here today. Everyone knows CNT? Breno, you are here for the first time? Breno, are you listening? We cannot hear you. You are here for the first time or not? Okay. Okay, tell me when it's right, and if you are here for the first time, you can present yourself, okay? So guys, just to explain a little bit for those who don't know TNT already, TNT here, we are not a class. I am not a teacher. I'm just here to guide the conversation as a host. So I am responsible for choosing a subject, and then in this subject, I ask you guys 10 or 11 questions, depends about the subject, to guide the conversation. So it's a real talk. So I divided you into small rooms also, so we can talk better about the subject. But feel free to add something to say when someone is saying with respect, obviously.
Okay. Can you hear me, guys?
Yes. Hi, Bruno. How are you?
Okay, hey, I'm good. I'm sorry about that. I was
No
just
problem.
struggling with this new platform because I've never used Zoom before, so that's why I was like, okay, what happened? I'm sorry.
No problem. Can you
So,
present yourself?
yeah, sure.
Mhm.
I work with video, so I shoot and I also edit videos, and I'm not a photographer, but I like to do videos and stuff like that. And I worked with that for about 8 years, I think, now.
Mhm.
And I live in Brazil,
Mhm.
and that's it. And yeah,
Great. Nice to meet you, Breno.
meet you guys too.
So I will send the questions on chat so you can have all of you guys have them. And then 10 minutes before we finish, I bring everyone back from the breakout rooms so I can see if you like it or not, if you have any comments. And then we finish the conversation. So we are going to talk about almost 1 hour, okay?
Good.
I'm going to pick up the questions. I see Monica here. She said to me in the last meeting that she was going to stay here.
Isabella, it's a pleasure to be here.
Hi, the pleasure is
Nice to meet
mine. Guys, let me just pick the questions here. I have some troubles. I have to say that I have some troubles with dividing the class, the breakout rooms, but I will try once again, and everything is going to work out. So here on chat are the questions. Today we are going to talk about leadership, and that's it. Let me just have the breakout room. So the people that are new here, they are going to stay here with me. And let me see. As we have a lot of new people here, I'm going to divide you to be with Solon also, because he's always here with me, helping me out. And let's see here. Breakout rooms, we are on 24 people divided by, okay, let me just check. I'm an engineering, but I still need the calculator.
The old school way.
Sorry?
I said that it's the old school way, the old school.
Yes, yeah. Yes, it is. So
Let me ask you, the people that are new here, how do you find this platform and TNT? It was random like me because I was doing a random research on the internet and then I find it. What about you guys?
Exactly this way.
Okay.
In my case, was talk with a friend, and he talked to me about this site, and I access and see, and I'm here.
Good.
guys, just a few moments, okay, a few minutes. I'm just checking out the rooms. Just a few moments, guys.
I like those questions, by the way.
Yes, we always try to make different questions about different subjects, but it's so hard. It seems that it's easier, but it's hard to always during the week prepare those questions and find a subject to talk. Let me see here.
Was everything made by you?
Not everything. We always see the other guys ask questions and see if we need to add
Discuss
something
about
or
it, right?
yes.
Yeah.
Sometimes it is everything made by me, but sometimes I don't have any creativity, so I have to find some. So Breno, Gilson, Julian. Okay. So Julia is new, Gilson, Eduardo, right? Okay. Breno also. Okay, guys, let's try this way. If something doesn't go well, please try to talk with me. And I ask you to present yourselves in those breakout rooms, and also find or choose a leader to guide the conversation, okay? Okay, let's go. Okay, bye guys. See you 10 minutes before we finish.
Okay.
Okay, I think Adiane didn't join, and also Michelle. He didn't join the other rooms. Okay, Adiane. Adiane is going to room number 4. And then I think we can start. Let me see. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys here. Hello, Elias. How are you?
Hello, Isabella. I'm fine. Thanks for asking. And you?
I'm fine too. Would you mind if I switch you to room number 5? Because I think they are in 4 people only there.
Okay, you can.
Okay, thank you. So guys, welcome once again. Adiane, can you are you listening to us? Yes. Okay. Is your first time here?
No, I was in my first time was in Monday last week,
Oh, okay, okay.
but I just opened the camera.
Oh, okay. That's why I think I didn't remember. Can you please present yourself? I think you are the only one missing to present.
I am Ariane. I'm 25 years old. I am a vet, and I work in a food industry. So about leadership, I am a leadership in this food. So I work with quality meat. I don't know how to say this in English. So I am here learning for the second time.
Great. Thank you, Ariane. Nice to have you back. So, guys, I think we can start. Let me just see if there's only 4 people here. You are on the room number 4. Did you receive the invitation to?
Me?
Yes. Because
no.
Okay, no problem. I think you can stay. Let's try. So, guys, let's start for the first question. Not the second one, because everybody presented yourself. So, what kind of leadership do you admire? Is that? Oh, I think she was there. What kind of leadership do you admire? Is there someone closer to you like this? Julia, you can start, please.
Okay. where I work, there is a lot of people that are in a leadership position, and the kind of leadership I admire is the leader that care about people, that is closer to each person of the team, and the leader that is a friend, of course, but also care about people, as I said. And someone closer is my boss, I guess. I like my boss. He is an inspiration for me in the leadership position. And I think that's it.
Great. You are from which area?
I'm in the manufacturing area.
Oh, I used to work there too. Do you know Julio Afeld?
Yes, he is my manager.
Really? He was mine.
Cool.
I love him. Yes,
he's so cool.
You can say to him. Yeah, he said that you know me from TNT for him.
Okay, okay,
yes.
I will say.
He was my manager at São Caetano do Sul.
Cool.
With Newton.
Wow. What a coincidence.
Yes, it's a small world.
Yes.
Great. Thank you, Julia.
You're
Gilson,
welcome.
how about you?
And I had many leaders in my career, and the major is bad leaders. All right.
Really?
Yes, major lead. In my career, I have many bad leaders and few good leaders. And the difference for me is about the care, and to care the each professionals, and an example, I had a leader, and each each reunions each reunions and
the meetings
ask me how are you, and if I am mental health, and this is good for me. All right, understand? Sorry.
No problem.
But and bad leaders for me is the leaders and think only the work, not in the person make the work. All right. And today
Yes,
I have a good leader, and this is a friendly and a good person to talk about not only work but life.
Yes, I totally agree. Do you have a good leader nowadays?
Yes, today I have a good leader. The bad leader is the motivation to go out the jobs.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, totally. Once I read something like this, because we do not quit jobs because of the work, but because of our leadership, right?
Yes,
How they
yes.
manage things. How about you, Eduardo? Do you have a good leadership? What kind of leadership do you like?
Yes, currently I have good leadership. My commander is a good person, but I think that's important, essentially, a leader that can teach you with an example and doing something with you, showing how to do. And I don't know, it's like the kind of person that mm, is more than a superior position. It's like someone who really knows about the thing and do that with you more friendly, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
And in how I said, my commander is my example, and I I think that's it. He is a good leader
Mm-hmm.
and teach me be a great leader too.
Yes, totally agree with you, Eduardo. How about you, Breno? What do you think about it?
So I would say that leadership that I admire is the one that the person that has the capacity to talk to every kind of persons, like not only the top of the tops, but the small ones. You do know what I mean? I'm talking about not the small ones I mean, the people that has no money, but the people that are not so um, new by everyone, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not talking about leadership on work alone, but I'm also talking about the leadership about people that can inspire you, you know. And I would
Yes.
say, for example, Arnold Schwarzenegger is a person that can inspire you, and I think that they had. I used to read a book about him once a while, and I think that he is a good example of a leader because uh, he he was he is a person that is humble, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I agree with you all, guys. I would add something that I think our leader, one thing that is important for me is that the leader doesn't hide things from you, like don't get you involved. I don't like this kind of leadership that omit information that you need to know. And I don't like this kind of leadership because it doesn't seem like they trust you. So I think it's a better example for me. Let's see the third question. Breno, can you please read and answer the third question?
Okay. Some people are born to be leaders. Do you agree? Can we learn to be a leader?
What do you
Well, I
think
don't
about
think
it?
that, yeah, I don't think that people are born to be leaders. I think that some people has more, how can I say, uh, some people has more facility to be a leader than the others, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think that it's not nothing related to being born with it. So
Mm-hmm.
I disagree, and I totally agree about the second question that everyone can learn to be a leader because I think it is an
Mm-hmm.
exercise that you can practice this.
Yes, yes, it is. Gilson, what do you think?
And I think someone's birth leader with leadership, and an example, I know the the childs of my friends, and and the difference in some child and someone's is more talked is more facility to domination the situation.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and if he was a child, but I agree the someone's learn it to a leadership, learn to a leader, and but I think birth too, right?
Yes, I agree. We can see children that have this kind of domination from
Yes,
the
yes,
others, right?
yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes, yes.
Yes. Julia, what do you think?
I think you don't born to a leader. Of course, you can learn some skills that you have to develop to be a leader. But I think I believe there is some people that are more prone to be a leader. But I think everyone can be a leader if you learn the skills that that a leadership has, more like communication skills, emotional intelligence, how to inspire people, and how to give feedbacks to the employees. I think there is some kind of skills that you can learn along your career.
Yes, yes, totally agree. Because feedback something that it's confused, because sometimes you want to give a person the message, but sometimes you are a little bit rude or don't be tough enough. It depends
Yes.
on the situation. So it's hard to. I think it's hard. It's a hard position to be a leader.
Yeah.
Eduardo, do you agree with Julia and the boys? What do you think?
Um, I I don't know. To be a leader is a kind of complicated. I have experienced at this, and is something that you have to know how to be, or some people, the mostly in your leadership, above your leadership, will be, I don't know, won't like your decisions, won't respect you, and that position is something that I really believe that, in some way, this born with you, and experiencing some relates about bad leaders. I see that some people wasn't born to stay in that position definitively. So I have I tend to think that leadership is a gift, and of course you can learn about to be that way, you can develop skills and etc., but uh, it's a thing that essentially born with you. You will be better than other leaders, and that's it. You, some people born really to be a leader.
Yeah, and it depends on your behavior, the way that you were born. I think it doesn't depend only on like soft skills and stuff like that, but I think that there's a lot of factors, I don't know, that depends on how you are going to be as a leader.
Depend on the
Right.
context.
Yeah, it's very complex. Let's go to the fourth. Gilson, can you please read for us and choose someone to answer? Yes, the fourth. I think you are on mute. You are on mute. We are not listening. Thank you.
And what are the main characteristics of a great leader?
Choose a person to answer.
Um,
Anyone?
Oh, I ask
Yeah,
everyone.
choose a person to answer.
Oh, and I'm sorry, I don't understand.
You have to choose Eduardo, Breno, or Julia to
Oh,
answer.
all right. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
sorry, Julia, please. What are the main characteristics of the great leader?
Uh, some characteristics I value. I think that's the feedback that I tell you, the to give feedbacks and to um, to know how to talk with people, to communicate very well, and mainly how to motivate the group. I think it's very difficult. So it's a main characteristic that a leader must have. He must know how to motivate the team.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. I think that's the main, but the other ones can be soft skills that we develop, but I think that's the main ones.
Yes, I agree. Choose another person, Julia, please.
Okay, Breno.
All right. Um, for me, I said it once and I will say it again. For me, the main characteristic is being humble, because with that you can uh, uh, give good advices and give good feedbacks. You can give um, uh, the right uh, uh, respond to everybody, and you can also communicate well with everybody. So I think that being humble is the base, and then with that you can of course learn new skills such as being uh, inspiring, and every other characteristic that a leader has to have.
Mm-hmm. That's true. Can you please choose Eduardo or Wilson?
Oh, Eduardo.
Okay, and one good characteristic of a great leader, I think, that is the communication. Someone who can talk with everybody, talk about his knowledge, about the thing that you are doing, that your function, and knowledge about he do, and about you do too, about how the whole thing work. And I don't know, communicate, someone that can communicate with everyone, science, someone who is in here level, and science there to the most basic function that someone execute there, someone that know the whole thing, how everything work, and can uh, communicate with everyone that work in that. That's a great characteristic that I see, and that's it.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Last but not least, Gilson, what do you think?
And I think the main characters is the 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 good leader don't have afraid the another grow up, right?
Yes, important
I
point.
knew I knew many leaders and have have afraid and view the another grow up because and they stole your job, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this for me, the great leader is incentivate grow up your career, right? And for me, the great leaders and build a team better for the better for that.
Yes, that's true. I used to have a leader at General Motors. I think Julia knows him, maybe. It's Jose Renato, and he's from manufacturing, and he was the best boss that I ever had. And he said exactly the same. He said to me many times that a good leader needs to be happy with your growth. He needs to keep up with you and give you like munições to get your job done, and with your success he's going to have success
Yes.
also.
That's
So
true.
it's one
Actually,
point,
everybody
it's a great
should
point.
be. I think that everybody should be happy with the other, growth and success. But unfortunately, they're not happy.
Yes, they always try to make you go well but not better than them.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes,
Right.
yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, it happens a lot. Let's see the next one. Eduardo, can you please read the five question?
Of course. Have you ever had an experience of leadership? How was it? Was your leadership like the kind you admire? I choose someone or
Yeah, you
I
can choose
respond?
someone.
Gilson, please.
And I had experience with a leadership, and in a project I worked in last the last year, and for me is a good experience. Was a good experience because I really like the view of others make great things. And when I made the team, I chose the better persons in the company, and I am is the the worst people in the team technically, but and is good because the we created a big things in the company, and everybody and received the congratulations about this, right? And is was very nice, very nice. I pretended to be a leader in the future.
Mm-hmm. Great, Gilson. Can you please choose another person?
And Breno, please.
All right. Uh, I'm not a good leader, guys. Not at all. I think I'm a really good worker, but I'm not a good leader.
You are a
Actually,
leader in your position nowadays.
no, I'm not.
Okay.
So I would say that in some situations I had to be to take the directions and to lead a group of people to do a job, for example. But I don't think I'm the good person, the right person to do that. I think that there are, as I said in the beginning, there are other persons that can do the job better than me. But I am a good worker. I can listen to everybody. I can talk to everybody. I can give good advices, and of course I can do a great job on what I do. But let me see, the question is number 5, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, and
How
the last
leadership like
question.
that you admire?
Yeah, what is your leadership like that kind of you admire? Mm, the one that inspires you. I used to have two bosses in my career. Nowadays, I don't have any boss. Of course I work on a team, but I don't have any boss specifically. And but few years ago, I used to work in two companies, and that they have two different kind of leadership. And it was clear that you can see that difference between the first one and the second one. And it was a good experience to me because I I've learned it a lot with these two experiences, because I can see how was the result in the first one and how was the result in the second one. And I saw, of course, I was a worker, I was a employee, so I saw clearly that in the first company, people are not that happy that in the second one, because they are different leaders. So I think that having different experiences is good to open your mind. You know what I mean? And see different kind of leaderships, and and then you can learn a lot with it. And you're gonna learn to be a good leader, experiencing and seeing other leaders.
Yes, that's true. Thank you, Breno. Can you please choose Julia or Eduardo to answer?
Okay, Eduardo. Again, I'm sorry, guys.
No problem. Yeah, I had experience like a leader in the military places. That's common. That's a common thing. You could be a leader any moment, and I like my kind of leadership. I I am just like the type of leader that I admire. I always trying to do the things mm, that I say for to other people to do. I am trying always to know about the whole thing, how that work, and I am always trying to guide the people in the right direction, and different different to other leaders that just uh, saying that expecting that you do that thing without important to if you are capacitated to do that, or if you know about that thing. I am always worried about these little details, and so I'm trying to do this way, and I did this way in other experience. So yeah, I was, and I was in the way that I like it, that a leader have to be.
Great. Great, Eduardo. How about you, Julia? You're the one left.
Well, I never had in officially function of leadership, but there are some situations that in my job I need to be a leader, because my work, I sometimes have to motivate people, because I work with cost reduction proposals at my job, and there a part of that people have to give some ideas, some proposals, and I have to know how to motivate them, and I have to communicate, to share ideas, to give lessons learned about these proposals. And I choose a group for each area in my company to give the ideas, and I manage these proposals. So it's not a official leadership position, but I sometimes have to be some kind of leader in some part of my work. And I don't know if I am a good leader, but I always try to copy my inspirations in like my boss that is a good leader, and always trying to improve my abilities, because in the future I pretend to be a leader, so I am practice.
Yes, that's true. It's the best way to be in that position, like to get the teams together and be responsible for one specific job or stuff like that, because we are training to be a leader in the future. As I told you guys, I used to work at automotive industry as Julia, and now I am working at PepsiCo as a trainee. So when I came to Goiânia in the factory, I had to be responsible for 6 people from my quality team, and it was my first time being a leader. So I try, as Julia said, I try to copy what I admire from my other bosses, but it's very hard because you have to the first thing that I did, I think it was be more in contact with them, like to say to them that I was there to help and to learn, because they have more time than me in the company, and also be a friend of them. And I think you start getting the trust of them also, but it's hard because you have to know what they do, what each person of your team do to make the right decision, to know and to defend them in a discussion, for example. And I think it was very hard for me at the first time because I didn't manage anyone before then. But I think it's something that we said before. It's something that you have to try. And most important, I think we have during this time, we are going to do some mistakes, and I think it's normal because we learn from that too, because no one can be born as a leader. So we are going to learn during those mistakes. I think that's it, guys. I think we have only time flew. Only time for one more question. Let me see. The sixth question, I think it's a good question. Do you prefer to be a leader or a follower, and why? Ju, you can start.
That's a good question, because I'm not a leader at the moment and I never had this experience. I cannot say that I prefer to be a leader, but I I intend to be a leader in the future. So I think I would prefer to be a leader because of the characteristics, the skills that a leader has, and the skills that a leader has to be. And I intend to be a leader. I think that's it.
Yes. Eduardo, what about you? Do you prefer to be a leader, a follower? Not a follower, but like a specialist that you don't have any team, like something like that.
And if my leader or a good leader, I have no problem with that. I can be a follower with no problem. But mostly, I prefer to be the leader because I can choose the directions. I can direction people, and I think that uh, I sure I mostly are very expressed with other leaderships that are not like the kind of mine. So I prefer to be in that position and direction that thing in the direction that I think that is the right direction. So I prefer to be a leader, but if the leader are a good leader, I have no problem to be a follower.
Great. Gilson, how about you? If you have a good leader, you don't mind to be a follower, as Eduardo said?
Yes, but I pretend to be a leader. It's my desire. Desire,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, I
Yes.
became a great leader in my
Mm-hmm.
career, right? My career, because I had some acknowledgement about this.
Great. Thank you, Gilson. Breno, how about you? Do you
Yeah,
prefer
I
to be
think
a leader?
I've already answered that question. I think I am a good follower, a good worker, but I'm not. Uh, I can't. I nowadays I'm talking about the present moment. I cannot say that I am a good leader. You know what I mean? So that's it. And I think let me see the question.
Yeah, it's that.
Okay.
Thank you, Breno. Thank you, guys. I was saying to them that the time flew. We didn't even see the time here. So how was for you guys the conversation? Claudio, how was talking about leadership in your room?
Was great. I realized that I never want to be a leader because
Really?
yes, because leader have to make hard decisions. I prefer to be a follower and receive my payment. By
I
the
agree with
way,
you.
uh, yes, man. By the way, in some companies, when they are follower and a leader will have some difference, a little different with the salary. So for me, it's better to be a follower.
Yeah, sometimes it's quality of life.
Yes.
It depends on what do you do. Uh, I think when you are a leader, you have more responsibilities, and it doesn't matter. How can I say that? It depends on the person. If he or she likes to be like a workaholic, and I think you have to put on the balance. What do you prefer more, right?
Yes.
I think that it's like Uncle Ben said, like with great powers comes great responsibilities, you know?
Yes, that's true.
A lot of problems too, but a big salary, so depends, you know?
Yes, yes, depends on the moment that you are living in. That's true. Denise, how was for you the conversation?
It was very nice.
Do you prefer to be a follower or a leader?
Depends.
Depends on the salary.
Yeah. Depends. I want to be the first follower and after a leader. Maybe when I'm in the future, maybe.
Yes, yes, I feel you. Elias, how was for you the conversation?
The conversation was great. we have to opportunity to talk a lot about the important role that company needs nowadays.
Yes. Thank you, Elias. I think we have. I would like to have more time to ask for everybody, but I will ask for one more person. Luis, how was the conversation for you? Would you like to talk about leadership? I know that everyone maybe worked today. Everyone is tired of talking about work, but leadership is something that inspired me to talk about.
Yeah, for sure. Leadership, it was great conversation. The subject was very good, and the people gave different opinions about the leadership role in the company, importance of it, the costs, responsibilities, and so on. It was a great conversation. I think that it's good to learn to be a leader and a follower. Every leader is a follower too, or at least in one moment, almost every leader was a follower.
That's true. That's true.
It's good to learn about both things.
Yes. Yeah, that's true. Guys, so today we are finished. So thank you for joining us today. I hope you like the conversation. I sent you in the chat the link of YouTube of our conversation that was live on YouTube. And I'm going to send you the here. Let me see if I got the yes. I think in this link we have a forms for you to express your opinion about the conversation, about me as a host, or about anything that we need to improve to make TNT better. So I hope you guys like the conversation once again. Hope to see you guys more times here soon, the next Monday and any other time that you like. And thank you very much for those who are new here. I really appreciate you being here. And that's it, guys. Nice to meet you all. See you next time.
Thank you.